What's going on, guys? We are Tottenham TV here. We have an FA Cup third round replay against Middlesbrough coming up on Tuesday evening at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Obviously, we drew the first game 1-1, and despite going 1-0 down, we managed to get an equaliser in the second half. Lucas Moura with the header. We go into this game off the back of the defeat against Liverpool and no wins in 5, I believe, in all competitions. We haven't been playing too well as of late, but hopefully we have an opportunity in this game to get a win on the board and hopefully start turning things around. There's obviously a lot of talk of the signings front. Gedson Fernandes from Benfica looks set to be joining Spurs on an 18-month loan. He probably won't be ready for this game. And then there's other players like Piatek and Bruno Fernandes. There's a lot of talk around the transfer market, but Jose Mourinho has said he's going to take the FA Cup very seriously this year, and he showed that in the first game. He played a very strong lineup. And although he only got the draw, we probably will feel annoyed that we didn't go home in the hat for the next. We were in the hat, but we didn't go home in the next round. Obviously, a place away at Southampton in the fourth round is up for grabs for the winner of this tie. We saw in the first game they have a few decent players. There's Ashley Fletcher up front who scored the goal. He's going to be a threat. Paddy McNair, who's a former Man United defender, he was pretty good at the back. Patrick Roberts, who is a former Man City winger. I'm not sure if he's on loan at Middlesbrough or if he's a permanent, but there's a lot of used to be a lot of big talk around him. He was a pretty good prospect, so whether he's one to look out for as well. He's a tricky winger, and with our fullbacks, tricky wingers probably have a lot of joy. And then obviously they were in the Premier League not so long ago, and they have people like George Saville who are involved in their matchday squads, and they drew on the weekend 2-2 at home to Derby County. So they're going into this game in decent form, although they drew still against a decent Derby side. They're looking decent, and they were very hard to break down in the first game. And with all our possession, we only got one goal from a decent Aurier cross, and we're going to need better supply from the wide areas if we're going to get through in this game, because they're going to clog up the centre like they did in the last game, and they're going to make it as hard as possible for us to break down their defence. It's obviously I'm expecting that we're going to go to the next round. Middlesbrough, we should not be going out to these lot. A championship side with all the quality that we have. Obviously, players like Japhet Tanganga, who played against Liverpool, he's going to probably start in this game, get more minutes and get more used to playing, because I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of him. I'd like to see Lo Celso starting as well in the midfield, because with Eriksen on his way out into Milan, very likely, imminent transfer that looks like, Lo Celso needs to be getting the starts. And by and large, people say he hasn't played that well when he started, but I think he's made, especially when he's come off the bench, he's definitely made a very positive impact. So I would like to see him starting more games, and this would be a very good opportunity for that. And Eric Lamela as well. A few of these fringe players who look decent when coming off the bench but haven't been able to get a starting position. Lamela as well against Liverpool came on, did very well. I'm expecting to see him get minutes in this game, but I'm not expecting too many changes. I think we're going to go with a very strong lineup, as strong as possible. We want to go into the next round. We want to take the cup seriously, because Jose Mourinho knows that we want, more than anything, we want a trophy, and that's what he's been brought in to deliver. He was under instructions. That's what Hugo Lloris said in the interview before the Liverpool game. He said Mourinho's been brought in for one mission, and that's to get a trophy that we've been missing. So I'm expecting us to go with a strong lineup. I'm expecting Spurs to go out and win this game. We have the superior quality. I think we showed it in the first game. We just couldn't get over the line. But albeit, I think we showed some resolve and we showed some fight against Liverpool. So I'm hoping that we carry on in the same vein and we show what we're all about. We get through to the next round, and we're going to have a tricky tie against Southampton if we make it through. But we have to make sure we get through this tie first and make sure that we're in it to win it this season, because I think a lot of the eggs are in the FA Cup basket, given where we are in the league and obviously how we're doing in general. So the chances of us winning the Champions League are extremely low. So we'll see what happens. Like, subscribe if you like our content, and as always, come on, you Spurs.